Now from the Big A, we've got afternoon baseball from Angel Stadium of Anaheim. Today, a contest from the AL West between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Danny, two high-level arms taking the mound in this one, but they're pitchers of two very different styles.
Interesting matchup in this one. We've got a power-throwing left-hander and a finesse right-hander. The big lefty has a good assortment of pitches, and our counterpart from the right side, he's more of put the ball in play, a pitch-to-contact kind of pitcher.
The Astros have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Frank Tanana is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
And stepping in, Gary Cox. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
First pitch, 111.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. Tanana has pitched more than 4,000 innings in the big leagues. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Our temperature, a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Strike taken up in the zone. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Craig Biggio digging in now as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Here comes the 1-0.
Ball.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Next to hit is Jeff Bagwell. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. As a look, now the pitch.
Yep.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Biggio, base runner at first with 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hard hit ball to second. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Number 30.
Into the box now, number 30, lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Ball 1 to start the at-bat.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
The 1-0. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Second and third here, 1 man out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Next up for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
A ball and a strike.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
One and one. Here it is. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
29th pitch of the inning is swung on and missed, and that'll finally end it. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 1, and the Halos coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Mike Scott will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
And now, David Fletcher. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Angels, the second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Fletcher.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
On the ground to third. And that's the first out.
Batting second.
Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing, and that's moving the ball over the fence. This is a station-to-station team. Not a lot of speed in this lineup, but they don't need much speed when they're moving traffic to both gaps.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Scott, a California native, actually. He's in the midst of his 14th Major League season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Mike Trout.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Carlos Correa. First offering on its way. Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches.
Now Altuve connects. Deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he fouls this one off. Altuve leads off second with one gone in the inning. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Runner at second here with one man out. High in the air down the right field line. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. At the plate now is Gary Cox. Runner in scoring position with two gone. First pitch on its way.
No ball. One strike.
Two out here and a runner at second. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. From the stretch, the 1-2 pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ohtani will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. One left for Houston. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Last half of the second set to go, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball one. Hit in the air out toward left. And Alvarez will be there for the first out.
Batting fifth, the third
Time
baseman.
for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Adios, pelota. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Garrett Anderson.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a swing as he foul tips it here, and right off his arm behind the plate. That hurts. Anderson is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Hit out toward second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. The pitch.
Ball, no.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We're playing 2-2.
Skied into straightaway right. Cox gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played 2, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding in for Houston, Craig Biggio. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 2-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Into the box, Jeff Bagwell. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Started to swing there, but did he hold up in time? He did not, says Ed Drummond at first, and that's strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 30. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Bagwell stands at first with 1 out. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 0-2 home.
Ball.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 offering.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
A pause, and the 0-2.
Ball.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
This is a head scratcher. I mean, that's the shortest throw on the infield, and somehow he lets it sail wide of the mark for an E4. A couple more like that, and doubt starts to creep into the second baseman's mind.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Fly ball right down the line and left. Anderson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave them loaded. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Ready now for L.A.
And
Kurt Suzuki. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Kurt Suzuki.
And now the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. That evens it up, 1-1. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. And 1 away now here in the Angel third.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
And now in the box, Jared Walsh. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Fletcher.
Into the box, David Fletcher. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. The 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
No.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Swing, strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Angels go down 1-2-3. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve.
The designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
And now the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Playing 11.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Yadi Molina digging in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Ball 2. 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
The 3-1 pitch. Altuve on at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gary Cox. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Inside.
Off speed pitch, just missed inside. Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
The 3-0 pitch. A swing and a miss, strike one.
One strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Now it'll be Craig Biggio. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
No balls and one strike. Pickoff move to second. And a dive, but he's back in. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Playing 11.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-1. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. It's there in plenty of time. He's out trying to steal third as they get the lead runner here. He set the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Astros lead 1 on to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
1-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Cox has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. And if you remember, he took home a Silver Slugger Award for AL outfielders a year ago. Scott has his sign. First pitch on its way. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, and Trout has himself a base hit.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
At the plate now, Jim Edmonds. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. On the move is Trout from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it'll be right on the bag as Molina nails him trying to swipe second. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And Edmonds gives this one a ride high and deep, and this one is way out of here. Jim Edmonds with the solo home run, number 395 for his career. And the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair enough. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Grounded to the right. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. We played 4. It's now 2-1 Angels. Now at the plate, Jeff Bagwell. It was a walk in his last trip.
First baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. So 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field, but Tani waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
So 2 are gone for the Astros in the 5th, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Misses, ball 2.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Our score remains 2-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Garrett Anderson.
Garrett Anderson.
First delivery to him.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way. And he pops it up back behind second base. Biggio's got it, 1 away.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, Shohei.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Scott's ready. First pitch on the way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And he misses 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Now batting.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Here it comes. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Loaded behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Fouled away. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They still lead it 2-1. Aaron Slegers takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 57, Aaron Slegers.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next it'll be the outfielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Yordan Alvarez.
First offering on its way. Chopped weakly to the right.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop Carlos Correa.
Next to stand in is Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First delivery to him. In there, strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
1 out, nobody on. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Line to the right side. But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jose Altuve. Last time through was a base hit. First pitch of the AB now. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And another base hit for him as he's gone 3 for 3 in this one.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
That's wide, 2-0.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-0. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. They still trail it here 2-1. And now for the Angels, Jared Walsh struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Jared.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home. high in the air out to center field. Number 30 is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, David Fletcher.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup now, and stepping in, David Fletcher. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike one. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Lays off the splitter that time, and it's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit. And the inning stays alive. It'll bring Mike Trout to the plate next.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2. And he's able to find a knockout there.
At the plate, Mike Trout, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. From the stretch, a swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Alex Claudio comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gary Cox. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Here's the first pitch.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
To the plate now, Craig Biggio. As he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1-2 to count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Stepping in next, Jeff Bagwell. A hit in 2 tries so far. And now the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, no.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel. 2-1 our score. Hit back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at all to make a play here. So despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Number 30.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Mike Mayers will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. In now, number 30. And this one's in the dirt. The tag, and he is safe on a very close play at the bag.
And things have really unraveled on him in a hurry. He gives up a 2-out single, then he throws a wild pitch to put him into scoring position. He basically just threw a double, and he didn't even earn it.
Bagwell at second with 2 down. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit well on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Fine work there by the Angel bullpen. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 2 and the Astros 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jim Edmonds.
The center fielder, Jim Edmonds.
First pitch on the way.
Ball.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Outside, 3-0 now.
A little bit of a red flag here for me. 3 straight balls to start the 7th. Maybe tiring a bit.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Lifted down the line in left. And Edmonds swings through that one as he's retired for the first out.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Anthony Rendon will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Scott looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
2-0.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And the count will be full. And here's the 3-2 from him. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Rendon is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping up is Garrett Anderson. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Two out, nobody on. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Into the windup and the pitch.
3-1 the count now.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 1. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out with the man at first. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that is off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Up next to the Angels, the catcher, Kurt.
So next to hit is Kurt Suzuki. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
The set and the 1-0. No. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
The set and the 2-0. Hit out towards second. He's got it. Throw on to first will be in time, and a good chance for the Angels goes for naught as the side is retired. Angels strand a couple. They lead it 2-1. Now to the plate, Alex Bregman. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
The 0-1 delivery.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Here's another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Your attention, please. Now,
so with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Tony Watson.
Into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Yes, he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. First pitch on its way.
No.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-1. New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith. Digging in will be Jared Walsh. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
No strike.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Smith has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. 2-0 count. The pitch. 2 balls and a strike to count. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
Into the box now, David Fletcher. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. The 2-1 on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's the second out.
The batter number 4. Shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
Next up, Jose Iglesias singled in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. 2-2.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Pops this one up. Bagwell in foul ground. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up. It's the Angels 2 and the Astros 1. Troy Percival comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 40, Troy Percival.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve.
Down by 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Stepping in now, Yadier Molina, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
A 1-1 home.
Ball.
One-run game here in the top of the 9th. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the left fielder. Around first, digging for 2. And this throw gets away from him.
Now that's the at-bat they needed. Bases empty, 1 out, down 1 in the 9th. He's got to find a way, any way to get on base, and he does more than that, getting into scoring position here. We've got a great finish on our hands, guys.
Indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Next, here is Craig Biggio. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Now the first pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hard hit at third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jeff Bagwell.
Next to dig in, Jeff Bagwell. A potential tying run for him at third base. First delivery to him. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And, wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Count is 1-2 now. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base. And the ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Los Angeles took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Frank Tanena earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Mike Scott pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Troy Percival closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Angels. 2 runs on 5 hits. 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Astros, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.